the other fellow who inferred incorrectly from my very carefully worded statements.
Yeah, but Emperor wants to answer the question, so why can't the Emperor answer the question?
You notice how quiet you got when I asked you a question?
I'm not quiet about anything. What are you talking about? I don't care what you meant or what you said. You're wrong.
I know, you don't care what I said. You're just going to make it up.
You're wrong, but you're wrong.
What am I wrong about? What am I wrong about?
Israel violated the Oslo Accord.
As did
unilaterally.
As did the Palestinians. No, unilaterally means one-sided.
Yeah. And with the settlements, they violated the settlements.
Yes.
The settlements violated the Oslo.
And so did the terrorists.
No, the settlements were before. No, the settlements were before Palestinians.
What settlements were before the Palestinians?
Settlements throughout the West Bank and Jerusalem.
Settlement. What settlement?
Why are you asking
settlements? Go back to
because I am pointing out that you are either mistaken or lying or accusing.
You should do that instead of asking dumb questions. Prove where I'm wrong. What settlements? What settlements? There are settlements. Settlement Watch. There are a global organization that track all of them.
Okay.
There's settlements. Yeah.
Yes. And
which is part of Israel's violent expansion policy, which is why.
Violent?
Yes.
What is violent? How much is Israel expanding?
Why are you asking these stupid? Do you have an argument? Do you have a counter argument?
How dumb
do you have? No, you should prove that through a counter argument.
I did.
You're just asking stupid questions.
I said the genocide was a violation of Oslo. You disagreed.
What are you talking about?
So the duty to not expand the settlements, right, does not stem from Oslo Accords. It stems from Geneva Convention.
Oh.
Right.
Prohibition
of movement of the civilian
population. So the Oslo Accords were not a treaty?
I'm still speaking. It can occupied territories. Oslo has nothing to do this. This is why the settlement expansion is universally condemned even by the Israeli allies.
So I hate it.
Yeah, I guess. Want his work without it.
Yeah, I still don't understand why, how come they're not giving us more details about the Minnesota couple, the politicians who were assassinated? I feel like I didn't get enough information about them.
Well, they had that funeral.
I know.
You did that cough one more time.
I don't know that story at all. You're talking about the members, Congressman.
Yeah, they said, he impersonated a police officer, went in the house, killed them. But, why don't we know more?
Because the right can't politicize it, that's all. Right in the left.
Oh, well, here we go. I don't even want to. I hate to empower this narrative, but fine. We're gonna put it out there.
Oh Lord Jesus, let me go on.
I know it. I'm just saying we had this conversation yesterday, so I'm just gonna read what it says. It's a man. He's giving his testimony. So he says. So the title is America describes his town after ICE raids. And the man who's speaking is called Black Man's Thought 2.0. A few days after ICE. So he says, in 1 week, I have seen in my city black men power washing parking lot.
That's incredible. Got the whole thing recorded. Just like John Kitover on YouTube right now. How you doing, John? We're watching you on YouTube, brother. See you on Anonymous. Here, 1 second, Odie, you're either the lips or the guy in the middle. We can see you're Anonymous on YouTube. We've got all your channels. You guys go back to
Let me go back to killing babies. So you really think that, there would be no way...
Hang on a second. We were talking about you killing babies, sir. Let's not squirm out of that. We were talking about you, articulate Migas, killing babies in the Intifada. In fact, killing babies in a genocide of Jews during the Intifada. That's what we were talking about. Did you lose track of our conversation?
No, when I ask a question, then you can go back to
okay. So you want to go back to killing Jews in a genocide, or do you want to back away
I
from
want
that.
to go back to the conversation we were all trying to have before you
Well,
started.
we were trying to have it.
Drinking child blood on stage.
Yes, I don't think you should do that, by the way. But if you like the taste of Jewish blood, then you're going to have to live with yourself.
Norm, you're bloodlusted.
No, I'm blood. Well, wait. One of us just said they were agnostic on the subject of genocide against the Jews.
No, I'm agnostic on the subject of how many civilians are qualified as like.
We never discussed that.
You didn't let me finish saying what I discussed. Just to be clear,
You're talking
you asked me if the reason I was pro or anti-Intifada was based on how many civilians.
I asked you how you were on suicide bombings of Israeli citizens. And you said you're agnostic on the suicide bombings of Israeli citizens, i.e. drinking Jewish blood.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Because I'm becoming worried about you, actually. I don't know. Are you not seeing the worry? I mean, maybe you should leave the leftists alone, actually.
I agree with you. He's making it worse.
No, keep quiet. Articulate, I'm not speaking to you. No, hold on. Articulate, hold on.
Me and Odie want you to stop, go.
Hold on. Yeah, no, this has not, me and you don't be, I'm not in the same line. I'm just saying, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, some leftist Marxists said that anytime he hears God speaks, a rage of anger boils in him.
Literally, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what he's doing.
Can I finish? Articulate. This reminds me of the way Roger of Healthy Debates used to go at Dr. Copeland. Roger hates that guy with more than the devil. If Roger sees Dr. Copeland, he might kill him. I am becoming worried. I mean, seriously, good. I don't know. You should think about it. I mean, it's not that deep. You can go and articulate.
Thank you,
this is becoming ridiculous. I was in that room with Kevin. I don't know we were talking about goats, right? And I'm like, why is goats being mentioned? I just felt like, that nothing concerns me and everything.
It's the most emotional I've ever heard go. It really is emotional. He hates Bernie and anything.
Nothing wrong. He hates Bernie. Nothing wrong. I don't like Bernie too.
But you can't let it control you. You can't. I don't like Bernie for the same reasons Goat doesn't. But you can't just let it be this thing where anybody that sounds like Bernie is now a racist, radical leftist that's trying to kill people.
Okay, but somebody said in the room that anytime he listens to God speak, he feels a rage of anger.
He's bullying people.
Who's bullying people?
Goat is bullying leftists. They don't know everything.
You know,
Goat was a bully. He's been bullying kids for 6 days.